Hey guys, welcome back to Baker Rebuilds. Today I'm working on a 2016 Kia Sedona. May not be the most exciting vehicle, but maybe your car has this issue. Let's check it out. If we look at the driver's side tire, you can see that it's relatively straight in line with the body. And that's how it's supposed to be for good alignment. This one, on the other hand, you can see that it has a considerable degree of negative camber, especially just for a family vehicle. So let's figure out what happened. So when looking at this rear end, really the only thing that could affect the wheel tipping like that is the strut. I think that this thing has worn down enough that it's giving way, allowing the wheel to sit up higher than it should, and therefore causing it to tilt inward a lot more than it should. And the reason this is a problem is because with excessive negative camber like that, you're going to have much more rapid inner tire wear and be running through tires. So let's see if we can get these struts replaced. There's a rear suspension link here and a front suspension link here. I believe this is a trailing arm, and then a shock and a shock carrier underneath. But other than that, the only thing it could be, I think, is this strut. A way that you can check some of these suspension links that are on either side, and even if you have some that are up and down, is you can try to move your wheel hub left to right and try to rock it top and bottom. And if there's any play at all, a little bit of play, then you may have a suspension link that needs to be replaced due to a bad bushing or just wear. I'm pretty confident it's these struts, so it looks like one bolt on the bottom, a bolt and a nut on top. Should come right out. 19, 19. It looks like all three points are 19 millimeter all the way around, so that makes it easy. Take the nut off, get the bolt out, remove the large washer on the bottom after you remove the bolt. Looks like there's a plastic cover that I can switch over to the new ones with a 10 millimeter wrench. That's all it was. Now just how to get this thing out of here. So I shouldn't be able to compress this by hand. I'm pretty sure that I'm not as strong as the weight of one corner of this vehicle. So that's bad. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, this one's a lot firmer. Put the new one in. If you're having trouble getting the bottom of your strut onto that bolt that's on the wheel hub knuckle, then you can use a piece of wood and a hammer and gently tap it into place. All I can do is try. Now with the leverage of the strut, you're going to use the top of this to pull out around this bolt and get it on those threads. Like, okay. If you're struggling to get high enough to line up with your bolt, your threads, then you can use a jack on the bottom of the wheel hub knuckle and just jack that up a little bit to get on. Now we're on. Now replace the bolt. You can jack a little higher to get that to line up if you need to. Make sure it threads on nice by hand. Tighten your 19mm. Make sure to get the washer back on, and then the nut. There's this little slot. Well, on the factory one, there was a piece of metal that slot slid onto. But on this one, there's just a bracket. So replace your plastic cover. Release the jack. Replace your wheel. Get that up good and snug. And now the van's going to need an alignment, which is where these camber bolts come into play. You can see if they have marks on them for varying degrees of adjustment. This side looks just about fine still, so I'm going to adjust the passenger side so that it's not so bad and they can get in alignment when they're able to. You can see how the washer with the degree marks on it is oblong. I need to turn that counterclockwise about 90 degrees so that it pulls the spring carrier in a little bit and gives them less negative camber so they have more even tire wear until they can get in alignment.
There's a